Hi guys, welcome back. I'm officially making Transformation Tuesdays, I think. Come hello, hi waters. So say hi to my beautiful, lovely model. I have Esther here with me. So I'm starting off with her brows on camera. I'm using the Essence Brow Gel to fill in her brows. I'm using this small pencil that has like a brush and then a tip at the end. So I'm just using that to fill out the brows, and then I see that it was making the brows come out like gray, so I went in with a brown pencil just to fill them out again and just to see how that came out. Then I went in with concealer. So this brow gel, I don't really recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. Then after that, I carved out her eyes with concealer. The same process I also show in my eyebrow tutorial, but I thought it would be a good start to show it here to kind of just for you guys just to enjoy what I'm doing. I find makeup to be sort of therapy. So I'm dragging the concealer down, and because I'm going to do a bright eye, I would use the concealer as eye primer. So I will apply the concealer all throughout her eyelid, as you can see here, and I will try and reduce the amount of concealer that's directly underneath her eyebrow. And then I'll go in with a fluffy brush and just remove any excess product while blending it and tapping it into the skin. So I'll be doing this until I make sure that there isn't a lot of concealer left. Then I will set it with powder. So I will set this with powder so that the eyeshadows don't move. So the first thing, as always, that I go in with is the transition shade. I'm using a very light matte pink to go into her as a transition shade. What's wrong with me? My English is gone. English has left the English has left the room. Oh guys, so I'm going in with that pink again just to make sure that her crease is defined. I'm gonna do a cut crease, so I need the transition shades to be sort of blended and creating a shadow like effect, as you can see there. So to intensify the colors, I always say just go back and forth in the colors. Then I'm picking up my the pink. Gosh, I need to concentrate. Focus. The pink that I'm using is from this palette that I pick up at Discam from Beauty Treats. So that was the pink. Then this second pink is from the Juvia's Place palette, which I'm going in with at the outer V and blending out that pink, and I'm sort of compacting it because I wanted to create sort of like a smoky eye with a pink. I didn't want to use any browns or like that, so I wanted to use pink, and I was mixing in with a little bit of purple. The purple that you can see there at the top from that palette, I was just mixing it in to intensify the pink a little bit. So then I went over again with a small little detailing brush just to blend out her crease area and just to blend out that harsh pink. So I went over just to see how it looks, and yeah guys, you see there I'm going in with the purple just to intensify the pink, and then I went on top of the purple, I went in with the pink again just to make the pink a little bit mauve-ish. Is mauve pink or purple? Hey child, I'm getting colorblind at this point. But anyways, blend, and then I blended out the edges so they don't look so harsh like. Then here I'm going in with my trusted flat brush and some concealer, and I'm carving out her crease. So as I said, I wanted to do a bit of a high crease. That's what I'm doing. I don't know guys, I never trust myself with cutting the crease on other people. I just don't know how high they want it. Are they comfortable if I go too high? Am I going too high? So I was just like a little bit nervous. But yes, I went through and I cut the crease. You see there, I'm trying to go a bit higher, but yeah, I wasn't trusting myself. But yeah, sometimes you just need to trust yourself and go. So that's what I did. I cut the crease, and as always, when you use concealer, dab to remove the excess product before you go in. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just removing the excess concealer. And then I went in with a matte mauve pink first, just to set that concealer. And So you see, I'm just going over where the concealer is and more towards the center of her eye, but closer to the outer edge. And then at the beginning of her eye, her tear dot sort of area, I'm going in with a gold silverish shimmer. No, gold shimmer is the right way to say it. So I'm packing that on to create this sort of, to open her eyes up, because now you don't want the eyes to start off with some dark color. So I'm going in with that gold and I'm just packing it on, and I'm not blending or anything like that. And I'm going with a flat brush. So now you see that empty space that's left between the pink and the gold. I'll go in with a bronzy color, a bronzy shimmer, so it just transitions nicely. So if you want to create transition shades or a transition or gradient, remember that you need 3 colors that kind of look together, like they need to look like they're from the same family, right? So that's what I did. The bronze I have in the middle between the gold shimmer and the pink, so it just glides and it transitions one, or moves from one color to another smoothly. At this point my English is gone. Then I went back in with the pink just to remove any harsh lines. I just wanted to make sure that it blends out together and seamlessly. And then I went on the edges just to make that cut crease a little bit more sharp and crisp on the outside. So I just went in again. The reason I started with her eyes is this palette has a lot of fallout, so I went with her eyes first before I did her foundation. And now I'm going on top of her brow to put in that highlight, which is similar to the is that gold? Come on, I need focus. Gold, yeah. And then after that I went in with color corrector around, she has like a mustache, so around her mouth area, underneath her eyes, and just some little black spots that she was pointing out. She's like, I have a mark here, so I did that, and then I blended that out, not so thoroughly though. I could have done a better job at blending, guys. Hey, we are improving, please. Just appreciate the content. So I went in with her foundation. This is her normal foundation that she uses. So I just apply a little bit, then I blend out, and I build up her foundation because I didn't know how much coverage she wanted. So you see that she's pointing out, she's like, one more here. So I was like, first let's blend and then see how the product behaves. So here I was just blending out her foundation. As you can see, this foundation, it doesn't have like a high coverage. You know, I'm a full coverage type of foundation. If I apply foundation, it must foundation the things. So that's what I did here. So I'm just blending out her foundation, and then I'm gonna go in with concealer. So I blend out my foundation, and because she's oily, I set her foundation with face powder before I did the concealer, but not a lot of face powder, just to take away the shine. And as you can see here, I went again on the perimeter of her face to blend out that foundation. That I do it, yeah, underneath her eyes, and I blended out the concealer. And it was at this point that my battery decided to die. No, it wasn't dead. Okay, I went in with concealer, and I'm using the LA Girl here. So I applied some concealer and I blended it out. Even if you apply concealer on yourself, always look up to stretch your under eye area, so you get maximum coverage. So I applied that and I blended it out, and then my camera died, right? So the blending and everything you won't see. The next clip, child, we are struggling, but we are going forward. We are marching forward. So now I couldn't wait for the battery to charge, you know. So homegirl went ahead and blended that out. And the next step you're going to see is me applying the contour, which is, I'm using, I think this is the Espresso by LA Girl, the concealer that I used on her here. So I applied that on the perimeters of her face, her chin, cheekbones, everywhere, and just blended that out. So here I just blended like my life depended on it, because I felt like this concealer was tapped a little bit too dark, but girl, we make it work. So the trick with blending out concealer is sort of dead between. You need to move between where you applied the lighter concealer and the dark concealer, so it doesn't create a cast. And as you can see, I was removing some product and bringing it back along her nose as a nose contour, because I didn't contour her nose. And then another trick is, if you have applied too much product, keep flipping the beauty blender around, so that way you are removing product and also in the process you are blending. So just flip your beauty blender. It's another trick that I've learned and I've picked up. It really works well. And then for her chin, I also just blended it, and that one you can blend either going a little bit up and a little bit down, so you balance it. You don't go too down and then the person has like a shade. So that's what I'm doing. You see, tricks and tags on how to blend out concealer, or rather your contour shade. So I'm just blending this out. Yeah, my model looks so beautiful. Look at her feeling herself. She was so nervous, but she did well. So anyways, this was for her birthday. So I went in with a powder that I also picked up at Clicks, which is the Revlon face powder. So I'm using that to set her, because it's dark, to set her contour. So I'm using that powder to set her contour. I'm setting it on. And as always, blend until your ancestors tell you to stop. You blend until you are tired. Like, you need to blend, especially that contour shade, guys, so you don't look like you are casket ready. Just blend. Do your best that you can do to blend. And now here I'm going in with a bit of brown powder for her nose, and I'm just blending that using my finger. So we did the nose, and you all won't believe this, but then my battery died again. You all won't believe this. So for her lashes and her bottom eyelash line, I did off camera. Doing her final touches, I'm just applying some highlighter on her cheekbones, and for the lip color, we went in with the red combo, and we just applied that all over her lips. This is the final look. If you made it this far, please don't forget to subscribe, and let me know down below how I did on this transformation. I'm trying to incorporate some colors and some looks. This look was for her makeup shoot. I will insert some pictures here, and thank you so much for watching. Just watch my model be pretty, guys. Oh yeah, here was, guys, don't forget to wipe off that excess powder when you reverse contour. So that's what I was doing, and she asked me to do her, there's a mirror on that side that she keeps looking at. I think I need to remove that mirror next time. But yeah, she loved her makeup, and she asked me to braid up her hair, so I just ended up removing the ones that she had, and we're trying to figure out what to do here. So yeah, that's the final look, guys. That's the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one. Bye, guys.